Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. Right here sounds the best. Is it filming me?
What did you do today?
Today?
What do you...
Well, I'm so nervous. Today I had breakfast. I put my lashes on. It was a wonderful day.
Okay.
You want me to hold it?
No. Look right here. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the P.L.U.R podcast. It's your girl, Give Me P.L.U.R, and I'm here with...
And your girl, oh, okay. This is a rough draft, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus loves me how I know because the Bible tells me so. My name is Onika. I'm 26 years old. I'm Imani's mom. We're twins.
Okay.
Why am I so nervous? You just my daughter. You just Imani.
Please.
Jesus.
I'm Give Me P.L.U.R. Ready?
Yeah. You stupid.
This is the P.L.U.R podcast, episode 17. What's up, GMP gang? It's your girl, Give Me P.L.U.R, and coming up on this episode, my mom shares her EDC experience, festival bucket list, and her thoughts about raving over 40. All that and more on the way. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the P.L.U.R podcast. It's your girl, Give Me P.L.U.R. In today's episode, we have my beautiful mother, Onika, here. Today, she's going to be explaining or just giving her experience about being in the rave scene as an older woman and as a mother. So go ahead, Mama, tell them about yourself.
Like she said, my name is Onika, and I'm Imani's mom. She's my first child. I have 4. My favorite color is green. I'm a Leo. I don't know. I'm a hairstylist, and I also work with domestic violence on women in shelters, and that's about it.
Okay. So tell us this, Mom. When did you start raving?
I started raving in 2016
Mm-hmm.
when I was invited by this beautiful person to go to EDC 20th anniversary.
Is that EDC Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, EDC Las Vegas.
Okay, so in EDC Las Vegas, I know I invited you. What were your thoughts when I invited you? Were you just kind of like surprised, or you excited, or what?
I was excited because the year before I purchased tickets for you, but you were in the Army, and then something came up with the Army, and you had to sell your tickets.
That's right.
So you didn't get to go the first time. So then we were blessed to go together in 2016, like the very next year, was it?
No. You're close. I think. See, it was the year that Chicago had did EDC. It was a Chicago EDC. I can't remember if it was 2013 or 2014. But that year, I think it was 2013. You bought me those tickets.
Okay.
I think, but I can't remember. Whatever year EDC Chicago was, that's the year that you bought them for me.
Okay.
And I was supposed to fly home and go to it. And I had ended up having to go to the field, so I had to sell my ticket. But that's crazy. I forgot all about that.
Right.
So that's awesome. So
because of that, I never heard of a rave or anything. And then your dad was like, I think they be doing drugs at that place. And da-da-da. So I was like, what? So I started looking it up. And I was like, oh my God, this looks so much fun. This is beautiful.
right.
Why didn't I ever know? Then I started researching. I'm like, I've been around for 20 years. Where was I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you did ask, I was really surprised and happy because I was like, she want to kick it with me? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first time. I was very excited and happy. Yeah.
I was too, and at first I wasn't going to invite you, but we had got closer with each other when I moved back from the Army, because before that I was in high school and I was just a teenager.
Right.
And then when I went off to the Army and I became like my own person, I ended up moving back with you and Dad, and me and you and Dad, we just all got closer, and I got involved like real heavy into the scene, and I never was like ashamed of it, and I always was proud of the community. So that's why I was like, I think it'd be awesome if I have you come, because I was like, you would totally enjoy it. So, and
I
that was both
did.
of our, I know,
Right.
that was both of our first time going.
It was like the greatest thing I ever went to in my life. Like to this day, that was the best one. The first one,
EDC
2016.
2016. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because it was the 20th anniversary or because the second time, did we go 3 times? Just two. The
This is true.
second time we went, I already knew what to expect, kind of. I don't
Yeah.
know. But it still was really, really fun. But the first time was like, I hope something could top that. Probably the Burning Man one
Burning Man, yeah.
day.
And Burning Man is a totally different experience too, because they say that that's not even like a quote unquote festival. It's like a community thing. So if we go to that, we gotta like be prepared. We gotta be a part. We gotta join a community
Okay.
and like bring camping gear. That's the one thing I'm afraid of, because I don't like to be dirty. I don't like to be dirty. I don't know. But yeah, EDC Las Vegas was awesome. So at EDC Las Vegas, what was your favorite like experience, or like your favorite stage when you went?
The first year I went, it was definitely bass pod.
Mm-hmm.
I was really, really feeling it. And one of my favorite, I got one of my cool experiences when the speaker set on fire.
Oh yeah.
And then I had another cool experience when, is it called diffraction glasses?
Yeah, yeah, diffraction
Glasses,
or like
is that what it's
kaleidoscope
called?
glasses.
Yeah, but these look like regular glasses. And what's his name?
I can't remember, but his Instagram name is like White Wonder Bread
Yeah,
something. But he's like our EDC family.
Russell.
Russell, right? That's right.
Hey,
That's right.
Russell. Yeah, that's my EDC son. Even though I forgot about him, I'm neglecting him and shit. Well, he had some glasses and they look like regular glasses.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Here, you want to wear these glasses?" And I was like, "No, it's okay. Keep the glasses on, baby." And then he was like, "Mom, put on the glasses." And I put them on, but I was facing you guys.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Mom, turn around, turn around." I turned around, and it was like in front of the stage with the light show and everything going
Yeah.
on. I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, I turned like 10 years old. It was cool.
That's awesome.
Probably the whole time I was there, those 3 days, I was probably about 12 years old.
That's true. That's true. Cause you, everywhere I turned, you was just like, "Oh, Imani, can we go here? Can we go there? Oh, can we?" I'm
I
like,
felt like I was a
sure.
little sister.
Like, sure, Mom, we could do that. Like, and I felt like a kid too, cause I that was the first time I ever seen like any type of production like that. Like,
Oh my God, it's off the chain.
it was
It's off the
crazy.
chain.
And also bass pod was awesome. I think the reason why you like bass pod is because they played a lot of reggae. Like they had a lot of reggae
Yeah,
mixed with their
that
music.
year.
And for me was Wasteland was my favorite. I think Wasteland was the stage that got caught on fire.
It was Wastelands?
Yeah, I think it
was pretty sure it was Baseball.
I don't remember. You know, I really feel like it was
little
Wasteland.
video snippets.
Okay.
I have to dig back into my
Okay,
files.
well, I do remember the speaker burning up, but I thought it was Wasteland, but I could be wrong. But yeah, that's awesome. Are there any other particular like instances that you can remember that you were really fond of, that you like kind of?
When we jumped into the balls. I love going down. They had a slide that you went into, the one with the little tunnel.
Yep.
That's it. And I like videotaped it with the camera while I was going down.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah. What else? All the little Narnia man with the half horsey body and a half man body, but he was on stilts, so he was like probably 12 feet or something. And I danced with him a little bit.
I don't remember that. I don't remember
I got video clip.
Okay,
of that
I need
too.
to see proof. He had a half. He was like a half.
Yeah, he was
man,
a mystical creature.
a
Yeah,
mystical
I don't know
creature.
what they call him.
That's awesome. I like the best part. I think too was that like we did VIP that year, so we got to like experience just better everything. But honestly, I kind of liked it better when we were like with the people, Because VIP was nice and stuff, but it seemed a little bit like isolated a little bit.
I noticed that probably the second time going without VIP, I noticed we didn't really miss anything.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think of when I think of 2016 that was VIP was the cold coconut water
Yeah.
and the little stations you could go into and feel that little cool, crisp air.
Yeah.
But it was like 117 earlier that day when we went.
But now it's like not even that. It's not even close to that now because it's in May.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
Me neither.
I've been getting mixed reviews, but a lot of my friends don't like that it's in May because it's a lot colder. And for me, like if I'm spending all this money to go to a festival, like I don't want to be cold in my little bikini outfit.
$400,
right? I'm trying to feel
Right.
good and hot. And they said that last year that there were people who couldn't even like get in the pool because it was so cold during the day. And I think it was just that people weren't prepared for the weather. So maybe this year people will bring like jackets and stuff like that.
Right.
But even that kind of turns me off because if I go this year and it's too cold for my liking, I don't know, I might put a pause on EDC Las Vegas because it's super expensive and I could like use that money to go try some other festivals. What about you? What do you think about the weather?
I think it sucks because I do like the heat
Mm-hmm.
and the outfits that I like to wear. I would be freezing. I won't be fully dressed at a festival. That's one of the reasons why I like the festival too, because you get to dress up and be somebody else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
That's one of my favorite parts. But this year, I probably have to tone it down because just getting ready with the makeup and the costume, I never got to see EDC in the daylight.
We never got to see
EDC. We never got to see it. So much preparation on getting ready.
That's true, and that's partly my fault too. I've held us back a few times because in my mind I'm thinking that it's gonna be like an easy 1, 2, 3, but now looking back, like it's no way we could have made it with the outfit choices and everything that we picked.
Right.
Even though like we had some simple stuff, like it's the makeup that really kind of.
I think this year we should kind of like play with our makeup choices.
Yeah.
So we won't be like freestyling trying to figure out what we want to do.
Yeah.
We could just get right on it.
So what do you want to do this year? Did you have any ideas? Because you're like really, really creative. That's where I get all my creativity from, y'all. My mama. So what do you want to do? Like, you got any ideas, themes?
So far, I want to be this real extravagant butterfly, but I don't know what my other 2-day choices are. I think one day I'm gonna wear your some of your merchandise from your store.
Oh yeah,
gotta promote.
You would look really nice in that leopard bodysuit, and it's sheer, so you know the air just flow right through you.
The leopard, which one?
The leopard bodysuit. Oh, by the way, guys, Pretty Rave Girl, it is definitely in full effect. If you guys want to check it out at prettyravegirl.us, you can check out some of my lingerie, and some rave stuff is coming out like in a couple weeks, probably like March 1st. So make sure you guys check that out. But yeah, the leopard bodysuit that I'm selling.
The different color. Was it?
It's black.
And black.
It's black.
It's all black.
Yeah, but what you could do, you know, I don't want to give her. I'm not finna give it away. I don't want people to steal your idea. But I'm gonna tell you. But you could basically liven it up with color, like with layers, like garter belts or stuff like that. So that way you can be like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But what other things? Butterflies. What else?
That's the only one I know so far. I'm still in the process of trying to figure out.
Okay.
But I want it to be really dope.
Okay. Anything with your hair? Like, you trying to do any color? Because every year you always say you're going to do some color.
I know.
And an afro? You got your hair's long now.
I'm thinking of afro probably with the butterfly thingy. I don't know what butterflies in my afro. I don't know. It's all up in the air.
Okay. We got to do some searching.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about rave names. So you don't have a rave name, basically. Your name is what?
Pretty much my name.
Right? So in the EDM community, guys, a rave name is pretty much a nickname given to you by someone in your rave family or in the rave community who usually has been in the scene for a long time. And so you could also give yourself a nickname, but basically it's a description of like either a unique or hidden talent or quirk about yourself. For example, like you can have like Energizer Bunny if you're like always dancing, or you could have like Piggy if you're always sweating, or like
gee.
Pixie if you're always full of glitter and stuff like that. So like I went on the internet
Oh shit.
and I tried to do a rave name generator to try to find you a name.
Oh.
Okay, so
What did it generate?
that's why I was asking you all them questions, remember? I was like asking you like
Oh.
what's your spirit animal and stuff like that.
What did it come of?
Okay,
I'm
so
curious.
all right, so guys, you can go on Rum and Monkey, that's RUM and AND Monkey MONKEY.com, and you can go to the rave name generator and you can answer all these like little questions, and then they'll provide you with a rave name, and you could do it as many times as you want and like change the answers to get like different names. So when I put in everything, I didn't ask you all the answers, but they were like no brainers because I like know who you are. So they came up with shotgun.
I don't know.
I know I didn't like that, but when I thought of shotgun, I was thinking about like shotgun, like you know how you give a shotgun like when you smoke and you shotgun somebody.
Okay.
But that's also something I've never seen you do, so I didn't think that'd match you.
Right.
But I started thinking about like back to the definition, it's about like quirks about you or hidden attributes or something like that. So I want to play more with names, but from what you like to do, which is smoke, and you like green. I don't know. I came up with the name Hitter because you like to hit those one hitters.
Right.
So I just thought
like I'm doing right now.
right,
How about old burn the mic?
right. So I think Hitter is a cool name because it's cute and it's what you like to do. And
For real.
I don't know. I like Hitter.
Hitter?
What you think about? What you think about it? What you want something more girly?
What
But you
would
can
it
have
be?
more.
PLUR hitter?
No,
What is it? It's just hitters.
I just want Hitter. Hitter's cool. I like Hitter.
Okay.
I like that. But
only because you gave it to me.
But look, you don't have to have. She just hate her name, y'all. This is so disappointing.
no, it's this
What?
group called Hitters out here where I live, and they is hitters.
But
I want them to think I'm still in their name.
No. I think,
Okay.
but I like Hitter because I just think it's short and it's cute, and I spell it HITTAH.
AH.
Yeah, Hitter.
That's cute.
I like it, and you can also have more than one name. So like that's just
That's
my.
too confusing for me.
No, I'm just saying like people in your Ray family can give you different names.
Right.
So like, I mean, I'm obviously a real family, but that's my name for you. Unless I find something cooler, then I'll change it. But I like Hitter for now.
Hitter.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mama Hitter.
Mama hitter. I take it until I can think of something else.
Okay. All right, guys. So if you guys could come up with a better name for Mama, because she obviously don't like her name.
I am a stoner. My favorite color is green. I'm a Leo.
And she likes to create things.
Yes, I'm very creative. I dabble into the contemporary art. I got a project going on right now, actually, too.
What is it?
One is the Flick Your Big project.
Oh my
where
God.
I take.
Wait a minute. I thought you was gonna say my nose. I thought you was gonna say flick your bean.
Flick.
Like what?
No. Flick
Your
your
bean
big.
project.
You are disgusting.
Sorry, guys.
No, I'm collecting people's empty lighters, and mostly all the lighters I got so far is from stoners I know.
Okay.
And I'm putting them on this canvas board and trying to fill it all the way up, and auction it off.
Okay.
And 10% of the proceeds is gonna go to a good cause.
Okay.
For
So
a person.
it can only be big lighters though, right?
Only big lighters. Only big lighters.
Okay. Cool.
And they have to be empty.
Okay.
I have you post a P.O. box later.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. All right. So guys, Make sure you're sending your big lighters. They have to be empty and preferably used by a stoner. Okay? All right, let's see. What else are we going to talk about today, Mom? Okay, so when you were younger,
Mhm.
you didn't go to raves, right?
No, I didn't even know anything about raves.
You didn't know nothing about them?
Mm-mm.
So, but house music is like a part of our culture. So, like, how did you not know
Right.
about them?
Well, I was all into the house music. We grew up on that. It was like breathing.
Mm-hmm.
I was from the southeast side of Chicago, around the South Shore Drive area, and that's all we listened to every day. Throughout my first parties I went to were house parties. So yeah, but I still didn't know about. I didn't really go out and party a lot
Okay.
at all, especially in my 20s because I already had kids. So I was pretty much at home mom and stuff, or go to work, come home. That's about it. I didn't really party. If you didn't tell me about the rave scene, I would have never known about it at all.
That's weird because dad has went to raves before.
That's partly because he went to college too.
Okay.
So I skipped that part of my life.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Well, so like, do you think that your life would have been different if you would have been able to go to raves when you were younger?
Yes.
Do you think you would have had kids still, or?
I probably would have had kids by different people, probably. I'm just playing. No, I probably would have had. I think I probably would have had kids. Life would have still went on after the rave, but I think I don't know. I would have. I would probably would have partied more.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's intoxicating. It's addictive.
Do you think you would still be partying now? Because a lot of people say that like if you don't do it correctly, like you burn yourself out. But there's a lot of people who are like who's been doing it since then and are in their 40s
Right.
doing it still.
Well, luckily I just started in my 40s, so I'll be doing it till I die.
I heard that. Me too, Mama. Let's see. So, um, as far as like the scene, the community, and everything,
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot. What we say all the time is like, all are welcome here, and it's like a safe space for people from like all different backgrounds and stuff. Like a lot of people in the scene, they kind of feel like this is like their second home and like even another family, or it is their family, their only family.
Right.
So and also some people feel like that they're outcasts in the real world. Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever felt like you were an outcast in the real world? And do you feel that way in the scene?
Actually, when I first stepped foot into the EDC world, the first day I felt like, like you ever had a dream and you wake up and you be like, I dreamed that before, like, or you ever been in a dream like I was here, you dream like I dreamed this already. I was here, like it was
Like
familiar.
deja vu?
Yeah, it was like familiar. It felt like, like
Like you was finally home?
yeah, like we did. Like what was that? Did we go last year or the year before? That's
We went.
2018.
We went 2018.
Yeah, remember we came? We was like we're back home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people feel that
I
way too.
I felt like I was at home. I felt like I fit right in. I was very nervous because of my age,
Yeah,
but nobody said anything.
yeah,
They were almost like surprised sometimes when you're like, "Mom," they were like, "That's your mom."
right.
Other than that, nobody never said anything about. I never felt out of place or anything. I just felt like I fit right in.
Yeah,
The colors, the lights, the people was awesome. I remember like I kind of felt like well, I wasn't exhausted, but I was just sitting down. I could have been appeared to be exhausted, but I was like sitting down on my butt and I was like kind of holding my forehead, but I was actually vibing to the music. But I felt these hands like rubbing and massaging my arms, not sexually though, like
yeah.
just relaxing me, and I remember looking up, and I looked and I saw it wasn't nobody I knew. And then I looked up and you looked at me and you was like, "It's okay, Ma. It's okay, Ma." And they was rubbing I was like, "Okay, all right." And then all of a sudden I felt this mist on me. It was,
Yeah.
and then like I was like, "Oh," and I like turned around. I was like, somebody was spraying a spray bottle on me, like giving me a mist. I was like, "This shit
It's
is
amazing.
bomb." Yeah, I could have massages and water mist, and then somebody offered me a bottle of water and shit.
Yeah.
And then I thought I was so special, and then later on I found out if you like sit in a certain kind of way for a long time, they probably think you tripping on drugs, and they gotta hydrate you and shit.
Yep.
So now that's a little tip, like.
Yeah.
Kind of, if you want to get a massage, a little mist of water and a free bottle of water,
Just act like you
just sit down,
tripping.
hold your head, rock to the music a little bit, like you're super out of it.
Yeah. I that's something that I really do like about EDC, is that they like really care about the people who come. They call us headliners, which is something you usually say, like you say that is the artist who's about to perform, but like we're the headliners also, you know.
Right.
And I like that they put their customers at like on a pedestal, and I love the fact that their protocol for helping people who are in distress, like with drugs, is very good. Nobody comes up to you and say, "Are you okay?" Like that's like the number one no for me. Like you don't ask people if they're okay when they're tripping, because they're gonna like second guess themselves. They're like, am I okay? I don't think I'm like. You don't do that, and they don't do that at EDC. Like they always are like, "Here, you want some water? You having a good time?" Like regular stuff. And the people who help you are usually like dressed up too.
Right.
Like they're kind of like undercover, which I'm not for undercovers. I'm not saying that.
I know, I was about to say, you know, like I smoke and stuff, and I know I was told like if you look high and shit like that.
Yeah.
I had got kind of annoyed at a point.
Paranoid.
Yeah.
But see,
somebody offered me some weed, and I was like, "Oh,
well, I don't think
it's staff if they setting me up."
No,
but that was just my paranoid self.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I just like the fact that the people who help you when you're tripping are dressed like us, because that makes me feel comfortable, because I don't be thinking it's a staff member. I just think it's some person, and a lot of times it is just regular people too, though, in the crowd that's just helping you. There's only one.
And some people get defensive. It feel like you're accusing them.
Yeah, like,
what you mean? Am I okay? What's wrong?
Right. Okay? I'm fine.
Right. Are you okay? I never seen nobody argue. I haven't. It ain't like I went a million times, but the times I went, I haven't seen any. It remind me of like a electric Woodstock.
Okay, I like that.
Like it's a lot of techno, but it's so much love, and it's just the bomb. I love it.
I love it too. I can't wait to go. We're supposed to be camping this year.
Yes.
We got a little group we're putting together. I got some people from the Chicago Shufflers that's coming, and I also I'm probably gonna be meeting up with some people from Instagram too. Probably gonna have somebody that's been following me for a minute in the RV join us. So that should be fun. I'm excited, but we should probably get like some bikes.
That'll be cool.
Well, do you know why we should get bikes?
Because it's a long stretch from the RV to.
Would you ride the bike?
Hell yeah, we'll ride the bike. I got a bike. One of my favorite aunties, you know, Denise Perkins, passed away last year. I got her bike. I would love to ride her bike there.
But Mom, we'd have to bring it on the plane, so we need to get a bike. We
gotta buy a bike there.
We'll rent it. We could rent one, I think.
I don't think at EDC.
I don't know if at EDC, but we could probably rent one. Just like,
girl, we might as well buy one and ride each other and give it away before we leave.
Okay, we'll see how.
Because there's a lot of homeless in Las Vegas, boy.
That's true. That's nice.
A lot of hotels.
But again, let's see how our money looking first.
Right.
I don't know how much. I ain't never bought a bike before.
Get us a cheap little.
That thing maybe a $350 mountain bike.
No,
I don't know. The ones that's good, it probably costs a couple.
It gotta be that good. We ain't gonna be going like
I'm trying to bike through the crowd.
Right.
I need some.
You just talking about biking around the RV part, right? Not in the actual fest.
No, we can't have it in the fest, I don't think. But we could just have it on the campground.
Yeah, I think that'd be
from
cool.
the RV to the place where they play music.
We could decorate it a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We have to name
the
it too.
PLUR podcast. Like
yeah, we can advertise it.
Yes.
I like that. Okay, so if money wasn't an option, what festival would you go to?
All together or just one?
Pick whichever one you want. What festivals come to mind if you could pick anyone?
I want to go to Escape.
Okay.
Because
me too.
Halloween is my favorite holiday.
Mine as well.
I want to go to the Burning Man because I think it's so awesome what I've heard and seen about it. And I want to go to EDC Japan. After this year, the only reason why I'm going this year is because we're RVing. It's different.
Yeah.
I really wasn't going to go to the 25th anniversary because we went to the 20th together. And then when we went on 2018, I was like, I had a good time, but it didn't top the
first
and
one.
I was wondering, was it because it was the anniversary? I said, well, next time I'm going to go, it's going to be the 25th.
Right.
But we got together and we planned the RV thingy. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go.
I think it'd be better because we're going to be, like we said, we never get there during the daytime.
Right.
So, like, if we could experience the full day of EDC and we could tone down our looks a little bit. And that's kind of the fashion now is just basic bikini, glitter, hair looking decent. Like, more, I love the emphasis on outfits and stuff. That'll always be my purpose for going. That's just like an American rave type like deal. But like I do appreciate that the subtle or like just like the basic bikini stuff is still acceptable and still seemed as like really cool because better on the wallet and also on time preparation.
Right, that's true.
Also, but I know you also want to go to Afropunk Fest.
Yes, I do. I want to do the New York. I think it's one in London too.
Yeah, there's one in London.
Yeah,
I was thinking we could go to the one in October for my birthday.
Which one?
That's in ATL. I know that'd be fun.
Yes. You know that was my second home, ATL.
For real?
Yeah.
You're not talking about when you brought me.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't have a good experience,
you was a little
y'all.
kid.
I did not have a good
Shout
experience.
out to my lady Enrico Nunez.
Look, I did not like Georgia, but I was a kid and I did not have a good experience. But I think as an adult I would, but I did not have the same experience as you.
You know what? When I talk to people who travel a lot now and they used to travel as a kid, the places they said they went as a kid, when they became an adult and went, they had way more fun because they were like under their parents. They had to do it, go where their parents went. You know what I mean? The parents planned the itinerary, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, does that mean that it's that sounds like it's a waste to even bring the kids? I'm going to leave my kids at home.
That's why y'all never went on a big vacation.
Yeah, right.
We was broke.
Well, I'm glad you spared me, you know.
Right.
You just messed up bringing me to Georgia.
Yeah, I messed up. No, I had to try.
Well, I think Afropunk Fest in ATL would be fun.
That would be fun.
I want to party with our people and listen to our music and just like vibe out. Like when I see the pictures from Afropunk Fest, especially from last year, like they're just so creative. Like, and it's a different vibe.
That's why I really want to go.
It's just like
but I don't see any older people there. Like I'm not very conscious. I'm not like super conscious, but I do like think about it because I am older.
Yeah.
And I'm like was searching out. Like I don't see nobody. It's like all millennials. It looks like to me.
Well, we should still go.
I'm gonna still go.
But I don't think you need to worry about that much because you don't really look old. You know what I'm saying? Like people barely think you're my mom. So I think you should just take advantage of that.
Before I start crinkling up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So if we go though, like I think it's gonna be dope because we'll be able to like incorporate like our ancestry into our
We gonna
outfits.
get real Afrocentric.
Yeah, I want to get real Afrocentric.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
We should get Uniquely Wired M. That girl who made my crystal bra panties.
Yeah.
We should get her to make us some pieces because she makes copper wire glasses, copper wire like chokers with like, and she actually prays over her stones before, and then she sends what do you call it, sage in the boxes, so you can like bless it. You can
Didn't
bless
you
over
show that on
your
one
house.
Of your post or pot?
Nope, I didn't show any of that.
That was
but
somebody else then.
Yeah, but it's her Instagram is Uniquely Wired M.
I like her. I like her pieces.
She makes pieces for Beyonce and like actual like celebrities and stuff. But
right.
you can still get some pieces from her. It's not that bad. She's in New York.
That's dope.
But yeah, we gotta plan out our outfits.
Okay, I'm excited again.
Okay, so if you would you bring Dad to any of these events?
Sure, I would love to.
Would you want me there, or would you want to just go with you and Dad, or would you want to do both? Or
both. I would like to go with us because we into the same type of music, all of us.
Yeah.
And me and Daddy party really good together all the time. We always did. And you just make it super fun.
I think so too.
You just the only thing with Daddy is when you come,
I had to tone it
down.
Yeah, because I dress naked.
Exotica.
So yeah, I would definitely, if Dad came, I definitely would I would tone it down. I would probably wear regular clothes.
I think we had some of the greatest pictures though.
Yeah, I would totally just probably wear like some shorts and
just apparel.
Yeah, just some regular stuff. But I would love if Dad could come. That'd be really dope. And do you think he'd dress up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. Dad's real cool.
He want to be Hellboy and some kind of Roman type of.
See,
like those metal.
Y'all should go to
punk.
Escape then.
What is it? Yeah, we should.
Because then you could really dress up.
What is it called? The punk what?
What?
It's like some of that decoration be like little, like the innards of clocks and TikTok clocks.
What are you talking about?
It's called. It's a design. It's like a themed design. Dang.
It's a clock.
Punk something. It's just a certain design.
I don't know what you're talking about. Every time you say punk, I'm thinking rock. Punk rock. So I'm way off.
They have a lot of like copper little pieces and
no
I
idea.
Hate it. I can't think of it, so it'll pop in my head.
But that's what you want Dad to wear?
Yeah, he likes stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? This kind of reminds me of when you and Dad made that when you threw that rave. You threw a rave out here.
I tried to do a Halloween party, and the theme was supposed to be rave.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but it sucked. I hate even thinking about that part.
Why?
We were brand new out here, and then I was tired of going back and forth because hardly nobody came. I got a place that filled like 500 people, probably like 50 people came. And then I spent a lot of money. I got a DJ and everything, and then the after party was at our house. The after party was off the chain. I said, damn, all that money, I could have just got a whole lot of liquor and
did it at the crib. Yeah, you know, and that's just all through trial and error, especially with parties and stuff. Because, you know, you just got to make sure you know, like, the amount of people. Because depending on, like, the size of the venue and stuff like that, that could make your party look whack. Because if you got 100 people, that's still a lot of people. But if your place fit 1,000, it ain't gonna look right.
Well, Daddy was like, you still did good throwing a party. You was bold to try to throw one.
And 50 people is a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
In the town. And some people bought tickets. I had tickets and everything. I was just awesome. Full of myself.
That's awesome. Okay, Miss Rave Queen. We're gonna need to throw a rave. I would love to throw a rave in the city. Have some like artists sponsor it, and just like donate all the proceeds to like a charity or something.
Have vendors there.
Yep, vendors. sell some of my merch.
And other vendors.
Yeah. We were
That'll be so dope.
we got a pop. We have. I know I'm kind of getting. I can't even speak. I know I'm getting ahead of myself. But me and my boy Santana, we're doing a pop-up shop. It's called Cloud Planet, and you guys are welcome to follow it. It's at cloud.planet on Instagram. But we're gonna be doing a pop-up shop. It was supposed to be this April, but we're gonna move it because we both have a lot of projects going on. So hopefully by the summer, we can do it. But if not, then we're gonna move it to April. But it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be Chicago's first rave pop-up festival experience. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna have all different types of vendors, and hopefully, your. Well, let's talk a little bit about your business venture, because hopefully you're all up and running by that time, and then you can sell your stuff.
I'm trying to be open by the spring.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be selling eyelashes
Mm-hmm.
and wigs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna have a little accessories, little eyeshadows and body glitter and eyeglasses. Everything that had to do with the face and the eyes, around the eye area. And I got contacts coming in too.
Okay.
But just the lashes are coming for the spring, and I'm gonna have different categories of lashes.
Okay. Do you want to save that, or do you want to tell them?
Well, I'm gonna have the Blink collection.
Okay.
Everything's under Knuckleheads.
Okay. What is that? Your Instagram name?
Knuckleheads is my Instagram name. KNUKLEHEZ.
Okay.
Knuckleheads. Yeah, I do hair under that name, so I'm known by that name. So I'm just using that name and selling all my merch under that name. But my eyelashes, I'm gonna have a Blink collection, which is normal everyday lashes, and then I'm gonna have the Lash Out collection. I'm gonna have 3D mink.
Okay.
And they're gonna be a little more of a pop. And then I'm gonna have in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have the Lash Addict collection, and they're gonna be my real big, bold 5D, 6D, extravagant 3D.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna have the festival line, stuff you could get with your costumes or fantasy
line. Okay, yeah. I like that.
Cause that's my way of staying in the rave scene with
nice.
The fantasy,
staying connected,
body glitters, yeah.
And even without that, like you'll still be able to reach a lot of people with your line, because all girls need lashes. Not every, no matter what it is, whether it's the bold, the regular, the fantasy line, like they're still gonna use your stuff. So, but that's cool. I like that you're gonna have a fantasy line. But yeah, hopefully it's all set up so that you could be a vendor in the pop-up shop.
I'm trying to.
That's gonna be awesome. Okay, so in the rave scene, there are like a lot of different subcultures. So they got like candy kids, they got flow toys, people who use the flow toys, and they also have like the shufflers. But is there any subculture that you'd like to be more involved in, or that you'd like to know more about?
I dabbled in the candy kid. I'm a big kid,
mm-hmm.
sing. And I really like it because I like creating things.
Yeah.
So I would like to learn more cool patterns as far as cuffs and little necklaces and stuff to trade. And I would really, really love to learn how to shuffle. Only because I could remember when you didn't know how to shuffle at all. You had just came home from the Army. I wish I did not lose this phone. But we was coming from working out at Doc's. And he was like, record me shuffling. You were just trying to learn.
That video.
You got that video?
I got that video, yeah.
Yeah, you were just trying to learn. Now you just be killing it. I remember when I first was proud of you about the shuffling is when we went to EDC 2016 the first time. And we was like bass pod, so I could listen to my music. And then we went to
Wasteland,
so you could listen to your music. And boy, at one point you was shuffling. It felt like it was like an hour and a half straight. I had I had to go sit down. I had set up against something and just was watching you. And then I see people come up to you to ask to shuffle with you. And I was like, look at my baby. She's so cute. She is a social butterfly.
I remember that too, cause I was practicing all like for EDC. I was practicing. I did it all by myself because that was before I even knew about the Chicago Shufflers.
Right.
I didn't know them about them until 2018.
I was so happy when you met them too.
Me too.
'Cause I was like, who is that? You know, it's from the Chicago Shufflers. It's a group. And I was like, damn,
Yeah.
she finding her people everywhere.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, I was really happy about meeting them because they definitely helped me step up a little bit more. So I need to practice more. But anyway, yeah, shuffling. We got to teach you how to shuffle, Ma, because
Show me your ways.
you be looking crazy.
I won't bust out none of those crazy videos until I can perfect it.
I just hope you know I've been secretly recording you shuffling.
Wait till I get perfect and then you can bust it out.
Okay, I would do before and after.
Yeah. I hate you.
So she be FaceTiming me sometimes and we just be talking regular and just talking about regular stuff, and all of a sudden she be like, Monty, look at this. I've been practicing. And then she be doing her little crazy running man, but it's like running man mixed with the jerk. It's so funny.
The jerk. Damn.
It's like the reverse jerk. And then I just been recording her on the FaceTime, on the, how do you do the screen record?
Shut up.
I wish
did
it
not know
recorded the
that.
sound. It'd be so perfect. But you could tell how you could tell how funny it is just from our facial expressions because we cracking up. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think Candy Kid is definitely a good subculture for you to be a part of because you are super creative, and then definitely the shuffling would be another one that you'd be great to be a part of. I gotta bring you to the Chicago Shuffler meetup.
I know, right?
They'll teach you how to shuffle real good.
Put me in one of their routines.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
I act like I was an innocent bystander and I just bust out. That'd be
silly.
cool.
Well, Ma, thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
I appreciate you having me, birthing me,
Aw.
and being supportive of me going to these events and stuff. Because I was talking to this girl. I don't know if you listened to one of the episodes about Rave's Hill about grieving. I had this girl on the show. Her name's Chantel, and we were talking about like how important it is, how awesome it is to have your family be involved with you going into the scene, like, and just accepting you going into the scene. And like her mom, rest in peace, like her mom was very supportive of her, and I was telling her like I was just really lucky that you and Dad are very supportive of me too. So it means a lot that you're on the podcast and was willing to share your experiences. I'd hug you, but I don't want to make any noise on the mic.
I know, right? I
Just
know I
hold
done
my
messed
hand.
up the little sound every now and then.
Nah, you good. But before we go, do you have any advice for any people over 40 who are looking to join the scene or who are like apprehensive about it?
Any advice? I would say it is a 3-day festival, so make sure you like at least a couple of months before start exercising for real. For real,
Get in
it's a
shape.
lot of walking, and you can't help but move your body. You're gonna dance the whole time you're there. You're gonna be moving, and you have to stay hydrated. If you go to a festival like the EDC Las Vegas festivals, make sure you get a Camelback. I swear you need water.
Yeah,
That's
true.
I remember I didn't know anything about that when we went in 2016. And Russell was like, you want to drink some water or something? I was like, what the heck is going on? What is this? And I'll try
the Camelback? You didn't know anything about it?
Yeah, we were so irresponsible, just
we sure
drinking out of other people's Camelback. But luckily Russell was clean.
Right.
We didn't have no breakouts.
Right.
Right. But definitely get a Camelback and exercise. And if you have any favorite groups, I mean, map your stuff out. Like they tell what time they're gonna be on and stuff. But if you don't, like me, I don't have no favorite. I just go wherever the music is, wherever the sound moves me. I'm like, hey, I'm
me
just
too.
on that. Yeah, but bass pod was my first love. And then I don't know, it's because I went to
Hardstyle
with Imani so many times that first time. Wasteland. We was back and forth, back and forth. Then after that, I just started listening to Hardstyle. And then the second time we went in 2018, she turned me out. I went to bass pod. I was like, no, bass pod, that's me. That's my thing. And I went there and I outgrew it. I was like, no, I still love it, but it's not quite the same. Hardstyle, it gives you like energy.
It's so intimidating. The sound is so raunchy and raw.
Yes, and one more thing, get really, really, really close to the stage. I used to listen to music. Well, I always listen to music, but I always be like, oh, I was really into the music. I was really in that song, like, because music is my therapy and stuff. But you never ever experience being into the music unless you're up on those speakers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you feel every
Vibration.
little cell in it. I have a picture of me just when the music was in me, like for real, for real. Imani took it. That was the first year too. I look at that picture. It was the last day. Was it the last day? No, that was the first day. Did I have on? No, that was the last day at EDC, and it turned like almost 6 in the morning. The sun came up, and I was super, super close to the stage, and everything was wet because they were skirting water and stuff. Oh my God, I love it. Well, my eyes was closed. I couldn't help it. I felt the music and it made me close my eyes, and I could feel the music all over my body because the speakers was like big, like little houses, right?
Yeah.
It'd be like 4 or 5, like you up on all those speakers. It's so intense. I just closed my eyes and I got lost in the music, and Imani took a picture of it.
Really?
And that's like one of my favorite. That picture and a picture of me drinking water out of Russell's Camelback. That's my favorite picture because I was drinking water out of it and I was vibing to the music at the same time, so you could tell like I was like, sucking a little Camelback. Yeah.
Oh my God, you gotta tell me that picture. You gotta show me that picture because I don't remember what picture you talking about.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That made me feel good when you tell me stories like that because that make me think that. I just like the fact that you and I have something in common. It's just it's cool. A lot of people, even if they don't have bad relationships with their parents, they just don't have that like commonality. Like they don't share common interests,
Right.
and I think that that's a blessing, and I feel special.
Oh,
I appreciate you, Mama. I appreciate
we be sisters under the electric sky.
Awesome. All right, I love you, Mom.
I love you too, baby.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you would like to give me any suggestions or you have any comments, questions, or concerns, make sure you hit me up at plurpodcast@gmail.com. Excuse me. Nope, that's PLUR Podcast. Incorrect. It's PLUR Podcast at givemeplur.com. All right, guys. Love you. Thanks for listening. Peace, love, unity, respect. Give Me PLUR out.
Testing 1, 2, 3. All you bitches want to be me. Testing 4, 5, 6. Me and Mommy gonna put it in the mix. Testing 7, 8, 9.
Shut up.
Had a little baby. The bitch was fine.
I'm tired.
Testing 10, 11, 12. Don't go to church, bitch. Gonna go to hell.
Oh my God. Mom, stop. All right, talking to the mic. Let me hear.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
The P.L.U.R podcast. The P.L.U.R
Hello,
podcast.
hello, hello.
P.L.U.R, 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 P.L.U.R. The P.L.U.R podcast. Give me P.L.U.R, P.L.U.R, P.L.U.R.
Okay.
Hardy P.L.U.R.
Put this up. You got your notes. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the P.L.U.R podcast. Don't be knocking them like.
Oh, man. Who do I think I am? The professional here?
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the P.L.U.R podcast. It's your girl. What's up, everybody, and welcome. Okay, we're gonna turn it up just a tiny bit. Just think. Okay, not past 6, but like. I usually don't like to do it past 5. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. So that way you don't have to be like. So don't be like this. You don't have to be like
this.
No, you need to be a little bit closer.
I could be like this.
Keep talking.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. P.L.U.R in the house. The P.L.U.R podcast. Put you on your
What's
ass.
up? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the P.L.U.R podcast. I'm just talking out my ass. Okay. You gotta listen to yourself. See how you say it.
If your voice is garbage, we'll put you in the trash. Oh, shit. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Oh, this kind of sounds like me.
Oh my goodness.
Testing, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put this podcast in the mix. Testing. 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna make all you P.L.U.R bitches my friend. All right.
You so stupid. Okay, so but I want you to listen to yourself so you can get a feel for how.
Hi, my name is Onika, and I am a Leo.
Okay. But do you hear,
Taken.
Mama?
Yes.
Leave that alone. Look, I need you to pay attention. Like, just talk
A,
regular.
B, C, D.
Mama.
Yes.
Talk regular, like have a conversation.
Peace, love, unity, and respect.
No. Mama, listen. Just talk to me like
Okay.
Let's have a regular conversation. So
Okay, ask me something.
you can see how close you need to be.
Hello. This is
Just
kinda
try to
far.
just talk.
This
right.
is
Just
kind of close. This is kind of far.
you're
Hello.
listen. This is what I'm saying. Have a regular conversation because you're making your pitch go different every time. So, what did you do today?
Today.
What do you?
Well, I'm so nervous. Today I had breakfast. I put my lashes on. It was a wonderful day.
Okay, in the neighborhood. All right, let's see.
These are the people in the neighborhood. It's the people that you see each week
Okay.
when you walking down the street.
Okay, I think that's good enough. All right.